always amuses me when I hear American point fighting champions talking about, well, Bruce Lee was not a real fighter. The guys, first of all, he had Bruce Lee. If he only had the fights that we know about, and I think he had some others, still had more real fights than most American martial art champions. I mean, talking about street fights or outside the ring challenge matches, right? So anyway, but all the stunt guys were all of them. I mean, Sammo Hung has that kind of
The
circular
scar, yeah.
scar.
Yeah.
A Coke bottle. Somebody smashed a Coke bottle and twisted it in his face in a street fight. He told me about that, and so that's the kind of guys they were. No way they would have respected Bruce Lee if he was a paper dragon. So I always think, I always find it amusing when guys who haven't had. I'm not saying that these martial arts champions are not great athletes and very good in their field, but as you probably know, there's a huge difference between fighting in a competitive, rule-bound environment and if you
Totally
had like an
different, yeah.
anything goes challenge match or a street fight. So yeah, I think Bruce was the real deal, and all the stunt guys say when he came back from doing Big Boss, when he came back to Hong Kong and he made Fist of Fury, they're all like kind of, whoa, who's this guy?
You said something about in the book. You say something about how Lam Ching Ying, who was one of the guys who
Oh,
worked with him in the
what a
Big
guy!
Boss. He's one of the
Yeah.
guys that tested him the most. What did you mean by that? Did he try to?
Well,
Uh,
when bear in mind that everybody in the Hong Kong film industry remembered Bruce Lee as this cute kid who became a good-looking young man
yeah,
as the son of Lei Hui-chun. So he was not in any remote way a martial art movie star or known for being a martial artist like these guys were when he left Hong Kong. And then, of course, he was in America for an awfully long time. And then he comes back, and they're like, "Okay, well, we've got this movie we're about to do in Thailand, and we'll just move James Tien Jun aside. And the lead's going to be this Lei Siu Lung guy." And all the stunt guys were like, "Really? This kid from the black and white movies is going to come and show us how to do action, is he?" And they were like cynical. I mean, maybe people had seen Green Hornet, but not the way they'd seen the
yeah,
Shaw Brothers movies or the other Golden Harvest films.
yeah.
So everybody was just like, give him a test. And so when he came, it would be like people would like, they wouldn't say, okay, let's go out the back and have a fight, but it would be like in terms of the choreography for setting stuff up. Bruce would be like, okay, you throw a kick at me, and Lam Ching Ying would throw a real kick or throw a really solid punch or whatever he would do will be very quick, and Bruce
Hmm.
would just be respond very quickly and very powerfully, and the guys were like, whoa. And then of
Okay.
course there's a story about Sammo was not there, Sammo Hung, but then somebody had said to him, "This Bruce Lee's incredible," and he was like, really, come gasai. And then Bruce comes back to Hong Kong, goes to Golden Harvest, and he sees Sammo, and Sammo's like, "Oh, so you're Bruce Lee," and Bruce says, "Oh, so you're Sammo," and they know each other. And Sammo was top dog of the action guys. He's giving Bruce the fisheye. So Bruce is like saying, "You want to try me out?" And they saying, "See holla," and then Sammo was like, "See holla, if you want to, we can." And then Sammo was learning Hapkido at the time, so he started to do a kick, and he said that his kick was like Samfang, like third of the way up, and Bruce had already kicked him in the face. So he knew, wow, this guy's something. So there was
Wow.
immediate mutual respect. And that was Bruce Lee. I mean, he came back and he won the respect of these guys who were tough